means welcome. So, this is my apartment. It's actually rather small. This is my little foyer, and you can see I got my little chakra chart that I brought with me from the States. This is also, this is a little Korean thing. Basically, it's sort of like a Korean version of a Native American dream catcher. You're supposed to hang this on your wall or your door, and it catches the good luck that you store in the little pouch there. This is where I put my keys and where I hang all my hoodies and coats and such. A little entrance chair so I can put my shoes on. Since I am Asian now, I don't wear my shoes in the house. There's an assortment of umbrellas because, well, it rains a lot here, and I'm also not in a car. I'm walking most of the time. First thing you'll notice is I have a couple of bamboo runners in my apartment, and that's due to the fact that this carpet is kind of dingy and old, and this helps keep it cool in the summer, and also helps me walk around without getting the willies on the floor. This is my closet right when you walk in. It doesn't have much room for hanging stuff, so I put my belts in there, and then I've got my shoes and such, and then I need to reorganize this. It's kind of a mess. That's where all my folded clothes go. Here's just some more cabinet space, where I keep some pots and pans up here and paper towels, and then here is my refrigerator. And that's where I got to go see a show called Nanta, and I got put on stage. It's kind of a cool thing. Here's my freezer. Yay! Chicken and beef and vegetables and such. This right here is one of our little bags that we have to recycle our food scraps. So I keep them in here so they don't get, stinky and everything. Keep them frozen. Here's the refrigerator, stocked full of goodies, including these delicious mushrooms. They look ugly as sin, but they are some of the best. Once you grill them up and everything, they are about the tastiest mushrooms I've ever had. Just to the right of the entrance is the bathroom. This is the men's room. 남자 화장실, which means men's room. Ladies are welcome as well. Here's my sink, and then I keep my extra towels there. Now, Korean bathrooms are typically different than Western ones. This is sort of a hybrid between the Korean and Western. The way the bathroom works is that you basically shower in the entire bathroom, and then there's no separation between the shower and the rest of the bathroom. This one, there is a separation. There's a glass wall, and then you've got your shower here. Ta-da! Here's my shower. And then, if you notice, the drain for the shower is not actually in the center of the shower. It's on the edge of the shower. And so, when I clean the bathroom, I just scrub the entire bathroom down, and then I have a little squeegee back here in the corner, and I just squeegee it all into the drain. Close to 20 liters. Bottle of water for 5,000 won, which is about close to 450, 460. And I can get hot water and cold water, so I just use the hot water and use a French press for my coffee. This is my kitchen. Here it is, right here. If you notice, there's no oven because they don't really bake stuff as far as Korean food is concerned in ovens. So underneath the kitchen, as a sort of space saver, I have my washing machine. This thing is pretty wicked. It's got all kinds of settings, many of which I do not know about because I haven't taken the time to bother all the settings, but I usually just turn it to delicate. You can change the spin cycle, the temperature. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. It's a front loader, obviously. And then you put your detergent and your fabric softener in this little loader here. My sink here. Microwave came with the place. I bought this. This is my oven, actually, so I can bake chicken and cook some goods in here. In the sink, you'll notice there's not a garbage disposal. It's a one-well sink, so I bought this to separate my dishes as I'm doing. There's not a garbage disposal because since you have to recycle all your goods, the strainer down here at the bottom allows food to fall in, and then you just have to scrape it out every so often. When I first moved here, it started to stink, and I wondered what was going on. And then I found out you have to buy these little chlorine tablets that helps kill off the any organisms that are going down in here, and keeps your place smelling tidy. Here are the cabinets where I keep my dishes and my dry goods. I need to reorganize that. It's kind of getting messy too. And then above is the kitchen light. It's kind of hard to tell. These lights are just fluorescent overhead lighting. And so I took some traditional Korean paper that had some Hangul on it, some Korean handwriting, and I covered it on top of this light so it wasn't so abrasive. It's actually really cool. I think when I ever move back home, I'm probably going to take some with me to use for lighting. Here is my hot plate. I ended up buying this from a person who was moving for like $10. And then I've got a nice little crock pot to cook some stuff for the winter. It gets kind of dry here, so what this is this is a fancy space age humidifier. In the fall and winter it gets really dry, so this is going to help me out in the coming months. The really cool thing about space saving here in this country is you've got a really cool light and vent hood for cooking and stuff. It's pretty neat. I usually just turn the vent off and then keep the light on a lot of the times. Also, I've got on my cabinets some mementos from back home, basically some cards and things that folks have sent me, and wedding invitation as well for Matthew and Danny's wedding. And I know it can be really expensive to send care packages as far as shipping's concerned and the cost of things, but I would really appreciate it if somebody just sent me a little note or a letter or a card or something. And as you can tell, my cabinet space is kind of barren. There's a lot of room. Here's my desk. I've got my computer, my subwoofer in the back, some speakers, printer. Here's my mixers and my phone and my Oklahoma flag. And here is a flag of all the, or not a flag, a map of all the Korean temples in South Korea, all the Buddhist temples. There's my little headset when I call home and talk to people on the phone. This is my bed. There's some storage space up above where I keep a lot of my bags that I use to come over here. And then there's some heater for this winter and electric blanket that I'm going to use this winter. Here's my books and all that fun stuff. Here's the bed. It's a queen-size bed. It's a little smaller than American, but I do have an American queen topper that Mom sent. It was the first thing she sent me because the beds are not very comfortable. It is a trundle bed, or not. It's called a Murphy bed. That's what it's called. It can fold up, but because I have this other queen topper on there, I don't ever do it. Here's a map of Seoul. There's my little bin for my dirty laundry. Here's my TV that I hardly ever use, and then a DVD and VCR combo. There's a nice little world map, and then I also have my little man lamp here. Yep, he's pretty cool. And then because I don't have a closet that actually hangs stuff, I had to buy this, and this is where all my clothes are hung. And then I also have some stuff storing down here. This is my dry rack that I use to dry my clothes with. And after I do laundry, I just kind of set it out in the front of the apartment. Anyway, that's basically it. It's my home. It's my home, really. It's all there is to it. It was a little boring and bland and kind of just felt like barracks or a prison at first, but I've tried to make it my own, and it's slowly getting to be even more home to me the longer I'm staying here and the more I make it my own. It's very tiny, probably about 250 square feet, and the great thing about that is that I don't have to spend too much time cleaning it or keeping it clean for that matter. Anyway, next time I'll let you see what English Village is like. Have a good day. Bye.